When I was 12, my family went to Paris, and I fell in love with Kinder bars. I had lots and lots of Kinder bars. They were delicious. I fell in love with them. And then I got back to the US, and there were no Kinder bars. And I was like, well, how come they don't have these in the United States? This book explains why. In the book, The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing, Ries and Jack Trout say that branding any product and selling it is all about owning a word in your prospect's head. You know those word association games that psychologists have where they say a word and then you're supposed to say the first word that comes to your head? Well, according to Ries and Trout, branding is all about becoming the word that comes to people's heads. So like for fast food, you think of McDonald's. For imported beer, you think of Heineken, etc., etc. Only one brand can own every word. So for example, if McDonald's already owns fast food, then Burger King can't try and compete on fast food. They have to try to compete on quality fast food. Right? Or Taco Bell can compete on Mexican fast food. But nobody else can be fast food because McDonald's is already fast food. And on the same note, every brand can only mean one thing to people. So for example, A1 Steak Sauce tried to launch a poultry sauce, which is a sauce you're supposed to eat with chicken, I guess. And it failed because people don't associate A1 with poultry sauce, they associate it with steak sauce. Another good example of this is Heinz, which has 57 sauces, but you probably best know them for ketchup. This is one of the reasons why Kinder only recently became successful in America. They'd had real estate in Europeans' heads for a long time, but they had not had any real estate in Americans' heads until recently. In fact, putting your brand on multiple products can actually be really dangerous. For example, ever since Miller released its light beer, they've been best known as a light beer, and people don't trust their regular beer anymore. The underlying theme of this book is that when it comes to marketing, the facts don't really matter, right? The only thing that matters is what do people think. So as the authors put it, there is no objective reality. There are no facts. There are no best products. The perception is the reality. Everything else is an illusion. Now obviously the quality of your product does affect people's perceptions, right? Especially today in the age of the internet where it's so easy to just do a Google search and read reviews and see what people are saying about any product in the world. But what the authors are saying is true to some extent, right? Like people do make decisions based on what they think and not based on what's true. And this is true for a lot of things. There's usually a pretty big gap between what people think and what's real. And they're going to make decisions based on what they think. Now that can be super, super frustrating. For example, imagine if you're passed up for promotion at work in favor of somebody who isn't really that good at what they do, they're not that smart, but they're really, really good at kissing the boss's ass. How would that feel? But at the end of the day, this is just a fact of life, and you got to deal with it, and you got to make the best of it. So thanks for watching Theo's Book Club. If you're new here, I'm Theo. I make short videos like this one going over the books that I read so that you can learn everything I learned and so that you can decide whether you want to read these books for yourself. If you like this video, I hope you'll hit the like button down there. That tells YouTube that it was a good video and they should show it to more people. Also, you can hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of these videos. And until next time, go build your brand and have a great day.